What's good, y'all? It's time for another video, and in this one we'll be having a look at the new AMR update. So, AMR, what can we have a look at first? Obviously AMR. So we have stages 19, 20, 21 and 22. The expected BP is 675,000 going up to 770,000. So let's try and see if we can, based on gear rates, extrapolate the difficulty. So 737,000 for stage 21, which means it should be more difficult than a 21 stage to clear the latest AMR stage. And if you take a look at the gear dungeons and stage 10, it should be similar to clearing 1 or 210 of the gear dungeons. So at least a bit of a, obviously more endgame, and stage 19 at least is closer to 19/20 of the earlier gear rates. Next up, we have Wisdom Meteorites and Titan Meteorites. So if we take a look at the recommended, at the map info, you can see that for the Titan Meteorites, we have a bunch of ground tiles, 1 range tile, and the Nexus as well as the Graves on top where they summon more monsters. And if we now then go to the Wisdom stage, you can see we have a whole bunch of platform tiles, probably less ground tiles, and that is kind of also what I predicted when it came to the way this is going to go. So if you take a look at recommended heroes, you'll see we have Dahlia, Ingrid for stage 20, and then potentially probably stage 22. We have Wimmerit, Anora, Boreas, and then all these heroes right here. I'm wondering why there is no Dolores here, because Dolores will for sure be there. So you summon a large number of cursed lackeys who join in the battle. Players should focus on blocking them and eliminating them. And then we have stage 22, which is obviously the same thing. But they also self-destruct. Now for stage 19, we have the Lord of the Great Necropolis who summon a large number of allies. And it is, as you can see, mainly focused on ground units. So we have a healer like Hollow or Elowen, and then we have Cyrus, Magda, Abomination, Garn, Volkura, Volca. This is the standard stuff. And then going for 21, we have the same thing. And they also do have the self-destruction thing. Alright, so it looks like we do need to clear them out fast. And maybe, just maybe, Uridin will actually come and clutch. So, first impressions, biggest hopes, let us fuse, come on. Let us be able to forge exclusive artifacts. That's my only wish. So, just a reminder, we have 30, 50, 20. Here we have 20, 60, 20. And for Titanforge we have 70, 28, 2. Okay, so the chances to forge actual mythic artifacts are horrible, but keep in mind this is more of an end game type of stage, something you can grind for hours on end, which means you're all about hunting that 2% chance to get a split of, let's say for example here 6, 12, 18, 24, 25 different artifacts at a 2% chance. Now here we have 6, 12, 18, 24, 26, which means every one of us that is in the end game should invest as much stamina as it takes to get this one right here. This is where it's at. This is what everybody is after, and this is also the only real thing you should be looking for. So, whenever we get this update announced, you sure as hell know you're going to get an updated exclusive artifact tier list telling you exactly which ones you're going to be looking for. So, yeah, we have a 2% chance to craft exclusivity, and you need the same amount of crafting materials at 40 and 400. So finally, we can get exclusive artifacts outside of Void Rift. The only thing it takes is content that isn't even out yet. Alright. So I think that is about as big of an introduction I can give you into AMR. We've basically kept it under 5 minutes. So stay tuned for our approach to AMR stages 19 and 21, as well as 20 and 22. Peace.